Nong ay boit katanat social welfare ubak po lingdo ulapun bena baka sorkar jela. Kelarai ban penyo Anganwadi Centres AWC, Shabaro Kishnong ki bempat yo hapoh jong benai leber arja arpun rio. Ya kanika rai la shim ha jingalang bishar kam bala penya da menteri rangba ka jela ukon rat ki sangma. Ha ka balaya kran ki babun ki kam bat ki program jo katanat social welfare. Ha kanika jingalang la shim ki rai ba kongsan ha ka babaro kishnong ki bempat yo ya ki Anganwadi Centre kinsa yo no mentah. Ngidon kumba khat nyos pak tali ki bakum kini kishnong. Ya mentah kila don hadu rio jartam ki Anganwadi Centre bat ki khat nyos pa ki basa on sapenyo hapo jong benai leber arja arpun rio. Kabamut babarok kawai ka jela kan sadon ye ki Anganwadi Centre ong ubak pol habakren syakilat putai kebor hakalai puai terik risau. Ulapun benaru baka Asian Development Bank ADB kalabai pisa ba arpo klur tingka shisnam ban kershan yak Supplementary Nutrition Program SNP ni ki jingbam teman ha kajela. Ka SNP jong ka sorkar Meghalaya kan nangkham he da ka jingban rap shu ki marbam ki bampat syak kentup ha ki jingbam balabu bat samling ba ki Anganwadi Centre. Namarkani ngisngukman menpenbana baka ADB kaladap wan syakman ban kershan yak sorkar jela da ka jingbai pisa kabakad arpo klur tingka shisnam na kabenta ka SNP kabakentop ik jingbang balashet HCM bat ki marbam ba aira syaying ong ubak pol. Ki Anganwadi Centre kin ai ki jingbam ki bedang shushet arsin hakashisngi ringkat bat artri ki peleng hakashitayo hiki kena ki bah pedeng kalai hadu rius nam karta. Ubak pol ulapun benaru ya ka jingtmu jong sorkar ban kentiu kerdan ni ki arjar teli ki Anganwadi Centre dagi solar panel bat ban IT ya ki jinglong try na ka sorkar syakishnong. Ki centre kin penya sok lang ki kam bayade bat kapuli puthi ki kam penbernia bat ki wei ki program ula ong habapan bena ba on sedang ya ka projek persyang kaban kentup ya ki arspa teli ki jaka. Ban penklan ya ka Early Childhood Care and Education ECCE ubak pol ula ong baka sorkar kan sa thaw ya ka post jong ka kam Lady Supervisor kaban tip kum ka Assistant to Child Development Project Officer CDPO. Na kalyang umentri rangba unsa pelong ka jingle jurep man kalai benai ban bishar ya ki jingtre kam jong ki center.
Outcomes of a very important meeting taken at the level of the state's chief minister on the 29th of this month, where a comprehensive review of the various initiatives, programs and interventions of the Department of Social Welfare were discussed threadbare. It was attended by senior officials of the state government as well as MD of the Dream Mission. And in this meeting, key initiatives of the Department of Social Welfare were analysed, debated upon, and we also came up with a POA, a plan of action of the fresh initiatives that I will be announcing today. So at this meeting, a major decision taken was that all villages that are known as uncovered villages, in the sense that we do not have Anganwadi centers, will be covered now. We have about roughly 1,700 such villages, and as of date, there are 6,000 plus AWCs, and the remaining 1,700 will be covered within March 2026, meaning that the entire state will now come under coverage by the Anganwadi centers. Apart from that, the SNP, Supplementary Nutrition Program of the government of Meghalaya, will be further enhanced with addition of fresh items that have not formed part of the diet that is prescribed and distributed through the Anganwadi centers. In this regard, we are happy to announce that the Asian Development Bank has already come forward to support the state government with a sanction amount of 20 crore rupees per year for this enhanced SNP program, which includes both the HCM, the hot cooked meals, and the THR, that is the take home rations. And apart from items that are currently available under the new sanction, we will also be through the AWCs, we will also be giving hot meals twice a day and 2 eggs per week for children of the ages between 3 and 6. And wherever there is any gap in the funding that will come through the ADB, the state government has decided that it would supplement any such deficit or gap. We also have our attention has also been drawn to the fact that quite a few of the centers do not have electricity, and in order to meet this gap in power supply to the centers, 2,000 centers will be upgraded by the end of this year, and these centers will be now communitized, meaning that the focus will now shift from government ownership of the centers to community ownership, and solar panels will be provided to these centers. And also we will now integrate various learning activities, recreation, and also of these 2,000 centers, we will begin with a pilot project covering 200 locations. We also took note of the need to further strengthen our ECCE, that is Early Childhood Care and Education, through community mobilization that would also include faith-based organizations. And to further strengthen manpower requirement, a post for lady supervisors, to be known as assistants to CDPOs, will be created. The Honorable Chief Minister has also stressed on micro-level detailing and outcome tracking of the various initiatives, and he would personally undertake quarterly review visits to the centers. We have come up with a detailed action plan which will cover the activities which I had mentioned to you, and also various initiatives will also include visit to the CCIs to be led by the Chief Minister. The is that in the past 4 months or so, we have already cleared the appointment of a nutritionist who is qualified and who has offered a pro bono service to the state, and his job is to collect samples and report back to the department. That is one. Two is, we have now decided that the approach of the government in the AWCs will be that we will now make it a community centered approach rather than a normal government entity, because making it a community based approach would mean that the shnong, the dorbar, the women's groups will all be have direct access to the center, and it will be seen as a community initiative rather than a government initiative. These are distributed across all schools and also through community centers, because all along there has always been this because of the absence of these pads, a number of girls even stay out and stay away from schools. But now, as you would remember, in the last distribution, which was organized at Lariti, we had distributed these pads, and also the entire event was videographed with the purpose of highlighting that this initiative is now available. And as I mentioned today, we will now cover the entire state.